lot of men use sex as a way to cope with depression. Are y'all following me? A lot of men use sex as a form of self-medicating. They go around sticking everything they can, trying to feel better, just like with drugs. Okay, you have a quick high, and you come right back to your reality. You cannot self-medicate through sex. Sex is not psychotherapy. It causes more problems than it solves. Say again?
I said that's why polygamy works for guys. Because for all of these unmet needs. You know, like you said, you know, she's got unmet needs, all 4 of the wives got unmet needs, he's got unmet, all of them dysfunctional.
So the whole situation could be a dysfunctional situation.
So I agree with polyamory.
Polyandry?
Polyamory.
What is that?
That's where both have both.
Oh no. We have a word for that. It's called polyorgy. I see what you said. I don't move. I'm going to keep it old-fashioned for me. I follow you and I've heard of that. But I don't know. I mean, because you got diseases, you got AIDS, you got bisexuals in the mix.
All that is factored in. That's testing associated with that.
Yeah. I think, see, remember now, because we're not in the traditional society and because of the mental state and the dishonesty of so many of us, you got to watch it before you're doing all that. Because if I got multiples and she got multiples and somebody floating around that circle with some herpes.
That's why testing is important.
Baby.
And honesty, trust, building. Because we have these problems in these other monogamy relationships. Trust.
True.
People tend to lie to each other.
That's true.
Until we get to honest, integrity relationships, we have problems in all those different forms.
I agree with you, but I think we probably got to make sure the individual relationships are successful before we consider the larger communities. In other words, if you ain't got a man being successful with a woman.
Or with themselves.
Or with themselves, exactly. Not having a relationship with yourself and then a relationship with one other person. I think we got to fix that before we go to 8 other people, 4 other people, or, you know, that kind of a situation. I mean, I don't know if it's my conditioning, I don't know, but I can't find a woman attractive if they have a community cookie jar. You see, I need to feel special. When I feel special, I know I'm the only one with access to that jar.
Most men want a special woman, but they like to go out and play the field.
Oh, women do like to go out and play the field.
No, men primarily, but I guess women do that too. They have one, they still lie and go and do other things. They want that one that's exclusive to them,
right?
And they possess, but they do the other thing.
No, you got one that pays the bills, one that drives the car,
One that pays the bills. Well, they say that men look for 4 basic things in their women. 4.
Okay.
Food, friendship,
and how you spell it?
cookies. And someone who they can go out with in public and adequately represent what they stand for. And if they don't find all 4 in one woman, that pretty much dictates how many women that they're going to have. For example, they say if you're with a man and you want to know whether you're the only one, ask yourself, is he satisfied with your cooking? Is he satisfied with your cooking? Is he satisfied with your companionship? And does he think you're professional enough to be brought out into public?
What's going on?
And if you're good in all 4, you're good. But if he like home-cooked food and you don't cook, you automatically know you ain't the only one. If you don't give out the cookie as regularly as he likes it, you know you ain't the only one. If you ghetto and he can't go outside with you, you know you ain't the only one. You see? So you look at those 4 factors.
But don't women want the same 4 things?
All right.
It's different for the woman. Women want the companionship and the commitment more so than anything else.
Is that right?
Women want the companionship and the commitment. They want a man who's going to ride for them regardless. And when they have a man who's going to ride for them regardless and who's committed to their safety and protection, a woman to jump through hoops for you, if you can do that. If you can do that. See, when you talk about cheating, women tend to cheat when they don't get their needs met. Sex with a woman outside of their relationship, unless they're just hot in the pants, okay? Sex for a woman isn't the reason they cheated most of the time. It leads to the sex, but that wasn't the reason. See, when a woman ain't getting the type of attention, the companionship, and the commitment that she wants, then she started looking outside for somebody who can fulfill it. It leads to sex, but sex wasn't the reason. Do y'all follow me on that?
Yes, sir.
You see. And that's why when a woman cheats, it hurts a man a whole lot more than when a man cheats. That's right. If a woman know her man cheated, she'll be able to rebound quicker than we could knowing that somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! You start hallucinating, you try not to think, you throwing up, you can't eat. And then you start asking questions that you don't want to know the answer to. Did you like it? No, you don't want to know the answer to that. Yeah, men can't take. I'm telling you, a man can't take that now. A man cannot take that. Woo, that's the worst form of.
That's what needs to change. Men need to work on that.
Men do need to work on that. Because if we don't want it done to us,
We ain't gonna do it.
we shouldn't be doing it.
We ain't gonna do it.
We ain't gonna do that.
We ain't gonna
Don't have to work on that.
work on it.
Women can't deal with if you have an emotional connection to another woman.
That's right.
If you mess up and you have an emotional connection to that woman, no.
Exactly. But I agree. And I think that's why women can deal with it more, because a lot of times men are going outside of the relationship because it's an available cookie there and they can't resist the temptation. And so when that happens, when you know your man cheated but it wasn't because of the emotional bond, it was for something that was purely superficial, it still hurts. But you can get over it better because you know there wasn't nothing lasting in that.
No. I'm saying when he has an emotional attachment to another woman.
Right. That hurts. As much as it would hurt him for you to have an emotional attachment to another man. Those bonds are brutal. But I'm saying if it's a purely sexual thing, then it's different. Because remember, men can separate sex from emotion. You follow me? A man can have a purely physical encounter with a woman and nothing stimulate there. Okay? And that's because of the society in which we live has almost totally objectified the woman as a sexual object. So a man can be with her and not have a feeling there.
I need to check.
You see? But a woman can't do the same thing. Generally, when a woman gives her body, unless she's hot in the pants, there's a bond established there. They might some women can disconnect from the emotions, so they don't necessarily establish that type of bond with a man. But most of the time, if a woman gives herself to a man, she's giving a part of herself to the man. It's a whole different type of a thing, man. A whole different type of a thing.
She's more likely to leave her husband than him, like the wife.
Exactly. That's a very, very, very true thing. Very true thing.
Maybe we're talking about some kind of imbalance there. If men don't give their sex in that way, something wrong with that.
Say that again, brother. That was deep.
If the woman give a part of her soul in this encounter,
Yes.
then
The man needs to start giving a part of his soul.
right. I mean, it needs to be a spiritual bond, a spiritual connection with that. Not just something loose and running.
But will be a good thing only if the man is only cohabitating with women he care about. Because if you cohabitate with women you don't care about and you're giving some of yourself to them,
You should care about another human being when you do
before
that.
you...
But y'all not
Yeah, but a bond is
programmed
another
from
level.
childhood. From childhood, y'all not programmed that way. Y'all are taught to sow your wild oats. Get all you can get.
Well, that's all
Before
they
you
need to
get
do.
Bless your
married,
soul.
before you get serious with anybody.
Cookie factory.
All that is the process of saying.
Butterscotch, decent chocolate, vanilla cream.
What you say?
No, I was talking about the cookie top. Macedonia. Well, let's just be honest. You know what they say about the fella.
Yeah.
Only thing better than the cookie you got is the cookie you ain't had yet.
Or just a new cookie, say it that way.
A new cookie.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we gotta learn to content ourselves with the women that we got, too. Right.
You can't. You can't if you've been raised to sow your damn wild oats. If you gonna be raised that way, then you, guess what? It's just like, okay, look at this. when I was looking for a house, okay? I was looking for a house, and after I found a house that I liked, you know, I still kept looking. That's what y'all do after you show your wild dog. You show your wild dog, you gonna keep on looking, because you can't help it. I'm still looking at houses.
You better stop it! Okay, but no. I agree with you, but I'm also going to play devil's advocate too. And men in here know what I'm talking about. As much as we like trying new cookies, there's nothing like a new cookie.
Come on.
Unexplored, right? When you run into a woman, that woman, when you know she the one, it can really make you consider dropping anything else you got.
That's right.
Oh, y'all follow me?
That's right.
Fellas, y'all agree with that,
Yes,
don't
sir.
you?
Yes, sir.
Trust me, when you run into that
Yes,
one,
sir.
you like, I got it,
Right.
and I'm good. Now, if she hurts you,
Oh, yeah.
you'll go back to playing the cookies, and you might never give another woman another chance.
That's right.
But when a man falls in love with a woman,
Oh, he falls.
oh, he falls.
But look at what
For
you
3
just
years.
said. You just said, we will consider. You don't say, oh, this is it, it's over, no more, because you can't. Hey! You sold your wild oats, you hurry to sow your wild oats, you can't stop. You're like, oh, damn.
You find the right woman, you'll stop.
This way you program the rest of your life.
I think when a man reaches his maturity level,
That's when is that?
So when you reach that level and you find the one,
I mean, some men never